Good morning, everyone. We're going to take a little trip back in time here. Look at a couple old vintage builds, maybe a magazine. See what was around back in the day. So first up here, we got this little Ford Fairlane 500 right there. There, whoa, there we go. Pretty neat little kit, neat little build. That's just a cool looking body style. I love that. He's got it lowered with the white walls and the fender skirts. If you notice how that fender skirt fits right around the side trim, I love that side trim too. Really neat old kit. Again, this is another one that would be real easy to do a restoration on, but I'm not gonna. But it would be easy. Really neat body style. Take a look at the interior there. Just did some blue, left everything white. No detail on the dash or anything. You did paint the little speaker grill thing on the dash, which is kind of cool. Hand painted the trim, even put the gold inside there, which is really cool. Nice touch. Put some flames on it. And it's nice and low. I mean, look how low that baby is. Got a really cool front end on it. And I noticed on this thing, it says Fairlane everywhere. There, Fairlane 500. And there, but it doesn't say Ford anywhere, which I thought was kind of unusual. But I guess that's what they did back then when they built this car. I think this is a 59, maybe a 58. I don't know. You guys out there that know, write it down in the comments there and let me know for sure exactly, because a lot of these old ones had the date molded into the front or rear bumper, but this one didn't. But that's some cool looking tail lights there. I love that front grille. And the only major thing on this, if you were going to restore it, is the glue underneath those would be about the hardest thing to do. But that is a really neat kit, really neat body style. Kid did a pretty good job. All right, let's flip this over because this has that. We've seen this on another kit too. Has the copyright on there, which is kind of neat. Didn't paint any of that. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I like that. Anyway, that's as found again, like all of my stuff. It's just probably had a bath, and that was it. So let's see what else. Got one more here, kind of sticking with the theme of the flames on the front. Thought that was kind of cool. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time, just in case I show you the same car twice or more than once. What I was doing is, these are all on my shelf and they're not in a case, and what I was doing is when I would show a couple, I would scoot them back so I know all the ones scooted back or I had on a video, because I always forget to write down what I show on the video until the next video, and then I'm too lazy to go back and look at my old videos. So I thought that would work, and it was, until I did my fall cleaning of the hobby room the other day, and I took all these off the shelf, dusted them, cleaned the shelf, and I put them all back on nice and even. And so now some I remember, some I don't. Some are the same car with just a little bit of different glue on things or decals or whatever. So hopefully I don't do too many doubles. But I don't think I've shown this one before. It's a really cool 58 Chevy. He painted this. It looks like he rattle canned this. Or he was really good with the brush, because I don't see any brush strokes in it. Pretty smooth paint, but and Hand did all the trim, which is pretty cool because that's a pain in the butt on these 58 Chevys. Did like a 3-tone interior, white and then blue and gold, which really pops good. I like that steering wheel. That's a neat steering wheel for a street rod, but it's going to stay in there. And looks like it's all stock in the tail lights, and all stock in the front grille and headlights and everything. Got a little goober, a little problem with the windshield there, and the window frames broke. But this is as found, like all of them, like I said. And this has an interesting chassis to it. Really, really plain. And it just looks, it just, see, there's a little more detail in that. And that's just totally flat except for the frame and the exhaust. Interesting. I don't know who built this one, SMP or one of those other places, I don't know. But it's a neat kit. Very cool Survivor. And it's got the fender skirts, which really look good on there too. And it's got the tail dragging lowrider look going on big time. So pretty neat. So anyway, there's that one. And the other one. So now let's, we got time here. Let's look at another magazine here. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to pause for a second and get the camera thing set up here so we can thumb through a magazine and look at some cool old pictures. So hang on a sec and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. And this is another one of those ones my son bought me at the swap meet that had the name of the on the cover ripped off, so they get credit for them. So anyway, let's kind of see who that is there. That's Mr. Herman Munster there with the little kit. Never did build that kit, but that's really cool there. That's a nice car to have on the cover. That'd get attention of a kid in the magazine store. And slot cars. Gotta have slot cars. So let's take a look here and see what we got in this issue. There it is right there. Complete kit. That's a neat old flat box there too. That's pretty cool. There we're at volume 3, number 4 on this one. So let's thumb through here real quick. A lot of the same ads. We'll just skip over there. There's an interesting contest there. I guess it's for crazy cartoon thing. It's kind of like the group build that's going on right now, I guess. That's interesting. And more slot car stuff. Lots of slot car stuff. And newest kits and components. And those kits there are pretty cool. Somebody just posted some pictures of those, I think, on the Scale Survivor Facebook group, or one of them. I don't know, I just seen some pictures, but I wouldn't mind building one of those. Those are crazy cool looking cars, man. And then slot car stuff. And then slot car stuff. And then model stuff, but you can make them into slot cars. So those could probably go either way. And slot car stuff. And slot car stuff. But some neat cars. You can still build them static models there. There's some more slot car stuff. And there's some more of the newer stuff that's coming out. There's some neat kit stuff there. That's pretty cool right there. Nice magazine there. I wouldn't mind having that magazine for that thing right there on the cover. That's a nice custom. Strombeckers Raceways. Look at that. I guess you could buy one of those and set it up in your garage or start your own slot car track. Here we go. Modeling Motorcade. We're going to look at some outstanding cars of the world. And that's pretty outstanding right there. That is really cool. I like that. And that's pretty nice too. There's the chassis on that thing. God, I wish these were in color. That's pretty nice little 57 there. So he's got the swivel seats in it. Those are easy to do with just snaps, but I've never done it yet. Someday I'm going to do it. There's a really nice detailed slot car. That's really cool. There's a nice 57 Ford. Nice little custom. That's pretty nice there too. Love these old builds. There's a guy there with a cool trophy. And that Merc is pretty sweet. And that's kind of nice. I really like that. And a 58 Chevy there. That is pretty cool. I'm digging that. And that thing there. Grand Prix, I guess. That must be the AMT Willys. Because the doors don't open, but the front fender flips up. Here's a nice, good-looking 40 sedan. And there's a crazy-looking 40 sedan. Someday I gotta customize one of those. That is just so cool. Nice-looking 40 coupe. Nice-looking little drag car there. Very cool kits. Okay, here we go with the Monsters thing here. Mr. Barris and his wife with some of the actors there. That's a pretty cool shot. That's really neat. There's a cool shot there. Pretty crazy car. Got a lot of us youngsters excited watching this show. Hoping it was an episode with this car on it. Pretty cool. This is kind of cool here. Making a little workstation, hobby station in the corner. This guy must build models. He looks like he bird hunts. Looks like shotguns. Nice little setup there. Very cool. And I'm sure, yeah, it shows you how to build it and measurements and everything. There it is. All built in. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm telling you some more stuff on building it so you can be a model car builder and a carpenter too. Here's how to channel your big deuce. Yeah, if I had room, I definitely would build one of those someday. But that looks pretty good channeled. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. And here's just telling you how to do it. And here we go, getting into all the cutting and the hacking to make things fit when you channel that thing down over the frame. Pretty cool. Here's some more on what they're doing. You see that's down the width of the frame. And you gotta section the grill. Some more work on it. Pretty in-depth article on how to do that. Making a little belly pan, or I mean a little rolled pan thing, whatever they call it, in the back. Yeah, it looks pretty darn good, man. It looks pretty darn good. Could probably apply a lot of that to a 1/25th scale. But here we go, some contest winners. It's a nice little ride there. Interesting front grille on it. Little IndyCar F1 car thing. That's a nice little ride there. Vet here's pretty cool. Little bubble top thing. Pretty neat. And I like this thing. Little drag looking pickup thing. Yeah. Look how far up that box is. Yeah, they were pretty creative back then. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at that motor, man. That is kind of a little bit of an angle. Mean looking ride there. What else we got here? Oh, it's a nice little custom there. Nice little Vicky, it looks like there. Another 40. Love that kit. That little Buick thing there. That's a nice looking model there. That's pretty cool. And that's pretty cool. I like both of those. Here's some classics in miniature. Yeah, let's see what they show here. Oh yeah, check that out. Looks like a pretty decent kit there. That's a Johan kit, it looks like. Yeah. Boy, I miss those guys. Look at that one there. Really nice. Really nice stuff. I never see that stuff. There's a monogram one there, though. Might see that again. A little bit easier to find. Maybe less expensive. That's a nice there, man. There's a little HO slot car track. A little bit more manageable back in the day. Setting that thing up. And let's see here. More slot car stuff. We'll look at the pictures here because they're pretty cool pictures of the actual cars zipping down the track. And it's telling you how to put all the slot car stuff together. And this is some more HO stuff. A super circuit, which, boy, that's technical stuff. But I guess if you were a kid really into that, you understand all that. Like that right there? Nah, I don't understand it. If I was into it, I could read it and then I probably understand it, but not going to happen. Here's a Super Tune Your Eldon and Win. Okay, yeah. Telling you what all to do to the motor, I guess, to make it go faster, run better. Here's just adventures of McTrack, which I don't know how many kids actually read that. I know I didn't. This is a cool picture here. Looks like some servicemen there on leave or something. That's a one badass track there, man. Up and over and under and down. Yeah, there they are there, having some fun. And then look at that, there they are there, putting them babies together. Nice picture, nice shot. Give them servicemen a little break. Okay, I think we're about done here. Looks like we're about it. More slot car stuff. It's a nice little setup there. Very cool. Very cool. It's like a trophy or something. I don't know what that is. Huh. Okay, nothing really more slot car stuff on the back. Alright, well, I know that thing there is really cool. Anyway, that should do it for this week's trip back in time. Looked at those babies there. Pretty cool. So with that, I guess we'll hit the road here. Everybody take care. Gotta thank my subscribers again very much. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the videos. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you're liking the video, subscribe and keep up with what's going on. So, and check everybody else out. A lot of cool stuff out there on model cars. So with that, I'm out here. Everybody have a good rest of the week. Hopefully stay dry and not cold. And we'll talk at you on Friday, if not before. Bye.